Hey guys. Woohoo! How is everybody? We're so glad you could join us. I've got Tiffany from Revealing the Narc. I've got Michelle from Royal Daily Tea.
Hello.
I've got Sue Smith. And of course, my sister is asleep in her room. Now, if anyone caught the live yesterday and they were telling me that I was being mean to her, trying to send her to bed because I knew she would say the next day, I'm too sick to film. Well, guess what, guys? I was right. So you can't yell at me next time. I'm trying to push her out of the room. Okay. Because I was with her all day. I knew she was going to say she wasn't feeling well. We've got all this stuff going on with Meghan Markle. We knew we had the Royal Albert Hall. I told her that. She still goes, I feel sick. So I told her, rest one day, rest one freaking day. And then I'm like, people are going to start thinking you're a hypochondriac because I'm starting to believe it. But she might, I mean, could Stephanie be a hiker? My mom called her that today because it's like, what is wrong with you, dude?
That's so funny you say that, Nancy, because I just did a video, I haven't published it yet, about Liev Schreiber and his headache and how he went to the hospital emergency room because of it. So I made a video about about that, and also what are the top 10 symptoms that when you have a headache that it's time to go to the hospital. And I was like, check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark.
I mean, oh my God.
I am one of those people. I should not be looking at checklists about health because I have every disease known to man.
Just call me. Free medical here.
Yeah, you're good.
And while we're speaking, I just want to throw out a big get well to Nate the lawyer, you know, YouTuber Nate. For those of you who don't know, he collapsed. He like fainted. Then he got up. He was fine. Then he fainted again. They took him to the emergency room. He had a huge brain tumor that they found removed today. I have not seen any updates. They said it was going to be a 6-7 hour long surgery. You know what he was upset about? They were cutting off his dreads. He was like, no. You know, they have to shave the whole head off. So anyway, a big shout out to Nate.
Just to address, Nate the lawyer. I really like him. I totally I watched all his coverage during the Johnny Depp trial, and he was really the one who got me to learn about Boozy, Christopher Boozy.
Yes, because he had a lawsuit going. He got attacked by Boozy after I got attacked by Boozy. So he was the next one in line. But big thing. He put out an update. He's in the hospital. He put up a picture of the CT. It was not a good looking CT, and they were taking him in. Then they delayed. Then they were going to take him in. Then they delayed, and then finally he went. So best wishes,
guys.
Nate. We love you.
Yeah, we love you, Nate. Michelle, how are you doing?
I am doing really
your mic isn't very loud. Can you?
Okay, hold on a second. I'm doing great. Let's see here. How about now?
It's better.
Is it
I'm
better?
just telling you because I don't want you to get drowned out in the conversation.
Okay, hold on.
Because I'm about to yell in T-5 minutes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Better now? Okay. Someone just said no. Okay, hold on. It's weird because when you record in StreamYard, it's different than when you do a live, the settings. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. No, everything is good. Someone said scream into the mic. Okay, hold on.
Scream into the void.
Okay, hold on. Or go to someone else. Let's see here. Okay.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just wanted to ask how you were doing. I really Michelle, I was really concerned. Are you okay?
Well, gosh, no one ever asked me if I'm okay.
Oh, that actually helped the mic.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes,
everyone okay?
I'm fine. I worked really hard today at my job, but I'm really excited because I ordered a mini Christmas tree that I'm going to put up in my office, the Royal Daily Tea Christmas tree, and I have all these really cute British-inspired ornaments. So we're going to do the 12 days of Christmas coming up pretty soon.
Like a Tiffany's
I'm excited for that. That is not nice. You guys, if you say unnice things in the chat, let's not. And let's say we did. I mean, guys, this isn't I know it's sugars, but I'm just warning the sugars. I will get a text immediately from the people I have watching the chat telling me to ban you. So if you want to stay connected to this channel, I'm warning you. I want to give everyone the chance, okay? And I know it's sugars. I'm not blaming anybody at this point that are regulars here, obviously. But if you're a sugar and you're new to this channel, I would suggest you just don't say anything. If you want to get information on what we're saying, that's fine. I hope you do. I hope it all gets back to Megan and all the Sussex squad, because I'm coming in hot for these guys. Okay, so we're not going to talk about it. Today is all about the Prince and Princess of Wales. However, we have to talk about the drunk Montecito elephant in the room, okay? Because two things happened today that we're not going to cover until tomorrow. Okay, two things happened. She put out her boring ass Christmas trailer, holiday trailer. And then when I say it was boring, you guys, I couldn't find anything funny to talk about.
It's the same thing. It was the exact same thing that we saw already.
Yeah, Tiffany can attest to this, because I needed Tiffany to come in a pinch because Steph couldn't do it. I'm going to put it out in mid. I can't talk today. I'm going to put it out at midnight. But Tiff and I couldn't even think of something funny to say. It was that boring.
I honestly felt very boring. Like, I felt boring talking about it.
I felt boring. I seriously, like, I kept like, it's going to be edited out because it was pre-taped, but I kept apologizing to Tiffany. I kept apologizing to her for not being a good host, because usually I can bang these things out, but I kept stopping, and so was Tiffany. You're going to want to watch it, guys. So was Tiffany, and we just kept staring at each other, and there was just like, let me think. Like, we were trying to think of things funny or redeeming or different. There was nothing different about it that we could talk about. Like, oh, this time she did this.
No, it looks like she changed clothes like 4 times. It's like a 1 hour, like a 1 hour, 2 hour Christmas special.
Okay, so we assume, okay, this is obviously Netflix is smart to put it out on this day. So is Megan, because everybody knew that they were going to go to the Royal Albert Hall tonight. It's first time since 2023, and the Princess of Wales is going to look fan-frickin-tastic.
Okay?
I have not seen anything.
Oh, I can't wait.
You
guys are going to die. You guys are going to die. I have all the pictures. I have all the video. You guys are going to die. Okay? So we think we're safe from that. Okay, she put out some boring ass trailer. Then she, I don't know, an hour ago, 2 hours ago,
going.
Harper's Bazaar puts her on the cover.
What?
Guys, we're not going to go through it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm only going to read you one part that horrified me, okay? Because we all remember the Cut interview and how it was full of threats. It was just full of blanketed threats that were very threatening to the royal family. So I want you guys to listen to this. She says, and I quote, in regards to Harry, and I quote, "He loves me so boldly. No one in the world loves me more than him. So I know he's always going to have," I'm sorry, let me do that again. Take 2. "He loves me so boldly. No one in the world loves me more than him. So I know he's always going to make sure that he has my back." That's a threat. That's saying, you come after me, you take away my titles, you take away my children's titles, we are going to go after you hardcore. In my opinion, that's a threat.
And say what? They've been cut off from the family. They've got nothing new to say. What are they going to do? Try racism?
Doesn't matter. Again? You know why? Because right now, King Charles is allowing her to put on Harper's Bazaar, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Take the damn titles away. Take it away.
I think William is going to be the one to do Harry and Meghan.
Good. And I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, so I'm going to play this to you because a lot of people are thinking that William won't go there. Like he's like his grandma, where he's like, never explain, never complain, correct? And I get that. He's very good at that. Okay. But I want you guys to remember William doing this. And don't think for a second he won't come after Harry and Meghan.
Thank Lord Dyson and his team for the report. It is welcome that the BBC accepts Lord Dyson's findings in full, which are extremely concerning. That BBC employees lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia, displayed woeful incompetence when investigating complaints and concerns about the programme, and were evasive in their reporting to the media and covered up what they knew from their internal investigation. It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said. The interview was a major contribution to making my parents' relationship worse and has since hurt countless others. It brings indescribable sadness to know that the BBC's failures contributed significantly to her fear, paranoia, and isolation that I remember from those final years with her.
He got deep.
But what saddens me most is that if the BBC had properly investigated the complaints and concerns first raised in 1995, my mother would have known that she had been deceived. She was failed not just by a rogue reporter, but by leaders at the BBC who looked the other way rather than asking the tough questions. It is my firm view that this panorama
Oprah? Anyone?
program holds no legitimacy and should never be aired again. It effectively established a false narrative which for over a quarter of a century has been commercialised by the BBC and others. This settled narrative now needs to be addressed by the BBC and anyone else who has written or intends to write about these events. In an era of fake news, public service broadcasting and a free press have never been more important. These failings, identified by investigative journalists, not only let my mother down and my family down, they let the public down too.
Get ready for him to say, Oprah.
William.
Get ready for him to say what they did to Prince Philip and the Queen. Get ready. Michelle, I'm sorry, I don't want to leave you out. What do you have to say about that?
I think it's going to be a new sheriff's coming to town. And he's already the power behind the scenes. I think he has a lot of influence over his father. I do believe Charles only did that because he was pretty much forced to. If it would have been William, it would have been done already. And I do applaud King Charles for doing it, but it's been like 5 years. Like they needed to take care of that when his mother was alive, but his mother didn't do it. And again, I think William is the driving force here. I really
Queen Elizabeth should have done that. She knew what her son was doing.
You know what? I don't think Queen Elizabeth thought it was going to go this far. I think she thought they'd stop.
I don't know how she thought that they were going to get that buried. I don't know how
Guys, before I forget, a lot of people are asking in the chat. Prince William made that statement on May 20th, 2021. Just so you guys know. I just want to let you know.
I feel like, no, I mean, they were saying that the Queen was aware that he was bringing prostitutes into the palace. The Queen was aware of a lot of stuff he was doing. She never said anything or did anything. She turned the other way because he was her favorite son. That's well known and documented.
Tiffany, so what do you think after seeing that BBC? That thing. Do you think William will say? William has so much more. He's basically saying what you caused my mother. You put a rift between their marriage. You did this. You did this.
It honestly brought tears to my eyes watching it because that interview, I think, was the turning point. That having an outsider come in and feed Diana's paranoia. It made it so that she denied royal security when she was offered, and she felt like she had to be around people that could provide safety and security for her. So, and I hadn't connected those dots until I saw William talking, and it's not right. It's not right. That's, it's heartbreaking. And I can see, William, I think, didn't go all the way there to the point of validating Diana's fear and leading to the consequence of her untimely passing. But I could see him going there too.
And also,
you know
her
what?
brother
It was
Charles-
so brave. Sorry, Michelle.
Also, her brother Charles Spencer got her involved in that with Martin Bashir, and I do blame him a little bit because she went to him to go live on the Althorpe estate, and he denied her.
Yes,
And then
that's
she
true.
acted like I'm such the brother, I'm the hero.
I don't like him at all.
And
I've never
I don't
liked
like
him.
him. I think
I've
he's a
never
cad.
liked him.
And I also think he's been dining, and I'm sorry, but I think he's also been dining out on Diana quite a bit.
Oh, he has.
Never trusted him.
like
I've never
Harry.
liked him. Yeah.
Yeah, none of
Michelle,
the
did you just say that Martin Bashir got to Diana through him? Because I thought he was the one that was complaining that BBC had tricked her.
No. He was involved. I think he actually him first, and he went to Diana because there was something about money or some kind of check. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he was involved. And
I didn't know that.
Then went to Diana, and they were doing something to him too. He could have been a victim, but again, I don't think he was the stellar brother that he likes to portray himself. I mean, he doesn't even talk to his 4 older children. I mean, not to be rude. He doesn't have a relationship with his daughters.
True.
And it just the
You
fact
can't
that
trust people like that.
he denied Diana help when she needed it. And then when she died, he was, oh my God, my sister.
He got up on that podium and he blamed everybody but himself. It's like, where were you?
And
Where were you?
Didn't he just get caught cheating on like his 3rd wife, and now he's engaged for like the 4th
left
time?
his 3rd wife for his podcasting co-star.
Oh my God.
And the lady is suing. I actually like his 3rd wife. She was beautiful. She did a lot for the estate. I forgot her name, but he basically, they're getting divorced, and she's being sued by his new girlfriend because apparently the new girlfriend, I think she has MS, and Karen, his wife, soon to be ex-wife, let it known to the public, and then the girlfriend is trying to sue her. So
for releasing her medical information.
Yeah.
Releasing her medical information. Yeah.
You go to a person who is as broken, and this is not against Diana because I'm just as broken. If you go to people that are broken and you do that and you feed them things like you can't trust anyone, of course you're going to make stupid mistakes like refuse royal protection and do things like that. Of course, this all led. Yes, a drunk driver was speeding. They weren't wearing seatbelts, and that ultimately killed her. But there are so many things that led to it that were not necessary. And Meghan is doing this, and Meghan's doing the same thing to Harry, in my opinion.
I just want to say, I've never seen Harry do anything boldly.
That's because he doesn't have balls.
Meghan said he loves me boldly. Really?
No.
That man
He's the wickless wonder.
He loves me boldly. Now, I don't know when she made this. I don't know when she did this interview. Again, we're going to cover it tomorrow. I'm not going to freaking go through this shit tonight. But we don't know when she gave this interview, but I'm sure it was obviously pre Kris Jenner's party. It was pre Harry looking like a homeless person in Toronto. It was pre finding out that he's taking speaking engagements at the downtown Toronto Hilton. I mean, this is all pre that.
For real estate. What the hell does this man know about?
Oh my God, it's conventions. I explained it yesterday. My dad, when he would go to the Photo Marketing Association conventions every year. One year he was the president. He was the chairman. They hire people like Bruce Jenner, and one year they hired Walt Willey from All My Children, Travis Montgomery to speak. That's what they do. They hire these Z-list people to give motivational speeches to these business people. And my poor dad would have to sit through this. But it's like, I'm telling you, that's exactly what he's doing.
Well,
That's exactly what he's doing right now.
People that are going are paying 270 pounds or $352 per person. So I assure you, Harry's trip is being paid for, his flight, and he's getting paid.
He's not getting that much because $250, that's for the whole convention.
350.
Wait.
I'm sorry, $350 for the entire convention. My Barry Manilow tickets cost more than that. That's not a lot of money. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
I believe you.
Hold on. I'm lost. What are you guys talking about? Harry
We're
is
talking about the fact that Harry is going to Toronto to give a speech in DC. Everybody was talking because remember, he couldn't announce his trip to Toronto for Remembrance Weekend because of security concerns. But yet he announced this trip a month ago that he's going to Toronto to the Hilton. We even know where he's going, when he's going. Apparently it's not a security issue.
No, it has it has the date and everything.
Right, it has everything there.
I'll bring it up again.
And it's a convention for real estate.
Which is weird.
It's like going to a car salesman convention.
He's lived in Grace and Favor homes his whole freaking life. The man doesn't know anything about buying real estate.
Not just that, he lived at Windsor, and he said when he was talking about it, he couldn't even speak the castle up. He was like, well, we're palace adjacent. We're not really that great of a. Please tell me you're literally, what is it? Location.
I'm chat GPTing it right now when he's doing it because it has it on the thing. When is Prince Harry?
He was in Canada and he's going back again for speech. Again, now let me just say this. Back in the day when the Kardashians were the Kardashians with Bruce Jenner, he used to, like you said, he was paid to give those motivational speeches. And actually they played a clip of it because I remember Chloe and Kim episode went with him, and he actually was very inspiring. This was an Olympian. This was a man who was, during his time, he was a huge, people looked up to this man because he was, he broke many records.
Oh my God. My dad was obsessed with him.
Yeah, he was inspiring. Yeah. But when you look at someone like Harry, what the hell has he done that would inspire people to listen to a speech by him?
Nothing.
Guys, he's performing. You guys, he's speaking there December 1st. There's no, they know he does. This was not a security. They don't care. They put it out. You have to buy the ticket. So of course you have to know when he's speaking.
And they put it out the same time that they told about Remembrance Sunday. And they said they couldn't release the Remembrance Sunday due to security, but they have no problem saying he's flying. Mr. Eco Warrior's flying back to Canada again. Yeah. Where he's going to be, what time, where, all the ins and outs. So if somebody really wanted to hurt him, all they'd have to do is go there. I don't think anybody wants
to the Toronto Hilton.
Nobody cares enough about him to even bother to take a shot at him.
And then, what was I going to say? Because people were asking a question. The tickets are still there. It hasn't been sold out. Don't worry. I just found that out.
Look what somebody wrote.
In case anybody wants to go to it.
False advertising. I see hair.
That's the picture Massan took of him a long time ago for his speaking engagements.
So you're saying how much were people selling the tickets for?
They're 270 pounds or 352 American dollars per person.
Yeah. It's got the time. It's got everything. It's got all his information. I mean, this is what he's doing. And if you go over to TWiN Talk clips, I actually added, because we covered this yesterday, guys, but I didn't add it during the live, but I added it over at the TWiN Talk clips channel of a clip of Bruce Jenner doing a motivational speech. So you guys actually hear and see what Harry will be doing. You get a taste of it because that's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. Canadian dollars. I know the trade. It's so bad. The Canadian dollar's so bad right now.
I mean, the last that Harry gave, he literally acted like he was falling asleep. He didn't want to be there. While he was there, he was going through the motions, blah, 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 the kids, blah. It was oh my God. Can you imagine?
He's living in a van down by the river. Somebody put that in the chat.
$350 to get a photo with Harry. Is that true? Is that really true?
I think it's
$350K to get a photo with Harry.
Oh, no I doubt that.
No way.
So they just
I don't
dropped
believe that.
the day that he's speaking. They just dropped this today because I didn't even hear about this.
Oh no, they just dropped it. They didn't
Oh,
care. They didn't
okay.
care. You
It's
understand? This is his job now. I wrote down some ramblings. But I know we said we wouldn't talk about this, but I just want to explain to everybody because I have a point. The Kardashian shock value has worn off. No longer are the days of Kim can go and put a crazy picture of herself or cut her hair and break the internet and make money off that. Because Megan's trying to do that formula and it's not you can't do it anymore because Megan is not getting the brand deals. She's not making money off being controversial. You know who's making money? We are. And she hates that. And I mean, seriously, and the Sussex Squad is obsessed with saying that she is more popular than the British royal family. Well, I'm gonna give you guys perfect examples. YouTube has been the #1 streaming giant, surpassing Netflix for the last 5 months. That's a fact. Look it up, okay? They are the #1. That means everybody you see on this screen right now is getting watched more than MSNBC right now or MS Now, whatever the hell they are now this week. But what I'm saying is that's the truth. Sussex Squad has now started this campaign to go onto YouTube and have positive things about them. Now, if they're so popular, please explain to me why this Sussex Squad podcast was defunct 3 years ago. They haven't done anything for 3 years. Moving on. This one, the Sussex Squad, how come they only have 1.84K subscribers and look, 761 views they average? I'm so confused, Sussex Squad and Megan. If she's so famous and popular and people want to learn more about her, then why are they coming to us and not going to these channels? How about this one? 3,000 subscribers. They average about 240 views a show? Really? Do you do that, Sue? Do you do that, Tiffany? Do you do that, Michelle? Bullshit. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting mad, but
I'm in my crime channel.
No, we're not bragging. We're not bragging. We're not saying anything. We're talking. We're stating a fact right now on who is popular and who is not. And when it comes to the royal family and Meghan Markle, she cannot gain that popularity. These girls, they finally gave up.
She's been proven to be a liar, and people don't like liars.
Started a channel, and I really thought Stephanie and I had a run for our money when they started this channel because they're cute. They had a very professional setup, and they were talking about how Meghan emulates because they're both from Cali, and Meghan's just like them. 899 subscribers. They average about 1K, and they haven't done anything in 3 months because nobody was biting. Nobody cared. And then you've got these two morons. And don't even get me started, okay? These two idiots.
Oh my God.
Thought they could go onto YouTube and start their own podcasts. They have put out 50 videos. They've been around here for what? Almost a year. They can't even break 2,000 subscribers. Okay? I want to you explain that to me, okay? You explain that to me. Guys, I'm going to get you freaking out of here if you say anything mean about the panel or anything mean about the people. I mean, I'm going to lose my mind in about 2 seconds, okay? Cuz all 4 of these women are my freaking friends and I love them, okay? They've always been there for me, unlike other people in this world, okay? I have never in my life had friends like these, okay? I don't care what you hear in the chats or whatever. If you trust me, if you like watching me, if you believe what I have to say, I'm telling you, every single one of these girls are solid, okay? They are solid. You don't know what happens behind the scenes, but these girls are freaking solid. I don't want to have to bring it up again because I'm freaking mad. Okay, let's move on.
Thank you, Nancy. I just have one thing to add. Neil Sean, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
reported the other day that you know how Meghan has her go-to tabloids, you know, like Us Weekly and People Magazine. Well, according to Neil Sean, they're no longer in her back pocket, that the Meghan myth that she likes to spread, you know, those puff pieces and the narrative, they found her to be so annoying. Hi, resting doll face. That
you want to come on? I gave her the thing.
Yeah, I think it's in Twitter. They're no longer pushing the Meghan myth. So it'll be interesting to see, because you know it's really funny. They were supporting Meghan and Harry. They do all the fun little stories, right? But then they'll put Catherine on the cover. It's like, praise Catherine. I'm like, okay.
You know why? I fly a lot. You guys know this. I'm always at an airport. She's on it's Princess Catherine everywhere on covers. Like the little magazine. I mean, I never see Meghan on the cover of anything. People aren't.
I don't know what it is about Catherine. I just love her. I don't know. I just look at her and I just think she's perfection. Every move look at this. Beautiful. She's perfect.
You guys, tonight, man, was a triumph.
Let's look at her in that dress.
I've got it, baby.
Oh my God.
Was a triumph.
The way it shears across her stomach.
The sweetheart neckline.
Oh my God, gorgeous.
Gosh, I'm dying. Okay, so thank God I always go over to Rumalad Sauce. Go give her a follow on X. She is the one to go to if you ever need to know.
How do you pronounce that really quickly?
Isn't it Rumalad? Rumalad?
I always call her Remulad.
Remulad? It might be. I don't know.
Wrong. I think that's what I call it too. Remoulade sauce. Yeah.
Is it Remoulade? I'm probably wrong. It's probably
I call her Remulade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's probably
she's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Okay, so this is fantastic. The gown is who wants to read that? Because I don't know how to pronounce it. Can anyone pronounce that?
It's a Talbot Runhoff. Talbot Runhoff. I notice you see the earrings, but what you're not seeing there is the bracelet. If you zoom in, you can see.
I've got that.
She's wearing that.
We're just going to show the shoes. Yeah, the shoes are Manolos, and the bag is Jen Jackman, and the earrings. She's worn these earrings before. These are heirlooms, right? Okay, I have it right here.
All this jewelry is Crown. She borrows it and then she gives it back. And everybody's like, oh, she has all this jewelry. She doesn't. This jewelry belongs to the Crown.
Yes.
Yeah.
You borrow it, you wear it, and you give it back.
Yeah. And Rumalad, whatever it's called. I'm so sorry. I hope to meet you one day and you can actually tell me.
Me too.
I'm such a fan of your work. And
me too.
As I have been asked many times, Catherine completed her ensemble with Queen Mary's choker bracelet. So Queen Mary wore a choker and we get to see it as a bracelet in real time. This is what I love about it. The history.
Yes.
Oh my God. The history.
Mary was the one, this woman had impeccable taste. She was from Victorian era, and this woman loved her luxury. There was a famous story that when she came to visit, you had to hide your jewelry. You had to hide your nice things because she'd be like, oh gosh, I really like that necklace. And then you'd have to give it to her.
Yeah, you did back then. Yeah.
From her their nice things. But this woman, she's the one who started a lot of the royal collection. I mean, of course, there was stuff there before, but she really did get quite a few pieces.
I mean, Tiffany, the rooms that bracelet now, when it was the rooms it's been in, the history, the conversations it's heard, and look at it.
If only it could speak.
Tiffany, are you? I think she's speechless.
I am. I hadn't seen these pictures. I hadn't seen, and I mean, what is there to say? Speechless.
It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And
notice she's not like Meghan, always trying to put the wrist out so everybody sees it. She just happens to be in fact, she almost looks like it's behind her.
Yes. And it was just like that made, you know what, that's a really good point. That's a really good point.
Wearing her 4-stack ring today. There's another photo of she's wearing the additional, because I'm a jewelry girl. And the sapphire the sapphire and diamond eternity band.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Sue, Nancy, maybe ask your boyfriend, husband for one. It's beautiful for Christmas, but it's so gorgeous. The
Oh
stack
my
of
God. He's tried to buy me jewelry. I don't wear jewelry. So the
What?
problem is every time he he stopped doing it a long time ago. It weighs me down. I don't even have my ears pierced.
I
I just
cannot,
don't like
after
it.
getting this ring, I cannot ask for any more jewelry.
I had my ex-husband got me a 3-carat diamond that he got from a broker in Israel. And it
wow.
was I felt bad. I only would wear my band. I would take off the ring constantly. It felt weird to me. And now I know that sounds stupid, but like I
No.
just I'm not into jewelry.
You probably have
I-
very tiny, dainty little fingers.
I
Yes.
wish. No, I don't. I have the Sidley fingers. These are called the Sidley fingers. Um Tiffany, do you like wearing jewelry?
I occasionally wear jewelry, but I get annoyed. And like I do have my ears pierced, but
Mhm.
it gets annoying. And I mean, I wish I would wear rings. I have some really cute rings. I always buy them and think I'm gonna end up wearing it. It's so beautiful, and then I never do.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little plug. Don't be mad at me, but I
Go
do wear
for
my
it.
Lucia Love Created Diamonds. She's a lovely person. I do have a deal with her, but I sleep in my earrings because they're so lightweight, you don't even feel them. And then my necklace. I don't
My
wear
mom
my
sleeps in her
I sleep
rings.
in my
You're right.
necklace, my earrings. They're so comfortable, and I have luxury in my sweats at home because I don't leave my house. So
I mean, my mom sleeps in her jewelry. She can
yeah,
sleep with her necklace. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, I never
It's
take my
not.
necklace off. I sleep
My
in my
mom never takes
necklace.
her rings off, anything. I mean, a lot of people in the chat are saying that they sleep with their jewelry. They
Mhm.
can do anything in their jewelry, and I tip my hat to you. I just couldn't do it. I mean, even my wedding band at night, then I would take it off and put it down. I just couldn't sleep in it.
let me
But
ask the question. This is a
yeah,
little off topic. I can't remember what it was, but I thought it was a little. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, so I'm going to ask y'all tonight, or was it last night? Queen Camilla wore Princess Eugenie's tiara. Now, to me, I didn't like. I thought that was weird because I was always under the impression that when a woman gets married, she picks a tiara that she wears on her wedding, unless it's like the crown jewel. And normally they keep that tiara with them. Like
yeah.
Sophie, the one she wore on her wedding, that's her tiara that she does the, I think it's an aquamarine one. Catherine, her halo one that she had. And of course, she wears the lover's knot. That's kind of the one that we always associate with her. But I thought it was a little strange considering all the tiaras that Camilla has that she chose the one that Princess Eugenie wore on her wedding. And I thought,
Well, the queen has worn now,
I
guys, tell
thought
me
that
if
was
I'm
weird.
wrong, but I believe that the tiara that I wish Zara wore
Mhm.
was her mom's, but also I want to say the tiara she wore at her wedding has been worn by other royals. I want to say that. If I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong.
I know they're
That's-
part of the Crown Jewels, Texas, but what I'm saying is normally when a royal bride gets married, she's gifted a tiara that she wears for all the state events, usually from her wedding. Like with Princess Diana, it was the lover's knot. No one else wore the lover's knot. It was mostly Princess Diana. And now that has been passed down to Catherine, the Princess of Wales. So when Eugenie got married in her beautiful
yeah.
tiara, I kind of assumed that would be the one part with her. So to see Camilla wearing it was odd because she does have quite a few big pieces that she normally wears.
I
That's
think
just
it had to
Do you
do with
think
them
it's a
being where they
statement?
were. I'm sorry, Tiffany.
So I don't know about this tradition, but could it be a statement
Could be.
yeah.
that
Because it
that
belonged to
there's
Eugenie.
no reason to not wear this tiara because maybe
Yeah.
there's no need to reserve it for someone? I mean, I'm just speculating and maybe I'm reading too much into it. I personally hadn't heard that once a bride wears a tiara on their wedding day that they
Yes.
save it for them.
I've
Yeah.
never heard that either. But I could be wrong. I mean, we're all wrong sometimes. I mean, I think Michelle, you have a good point. You would think they would be the only ones to wear it out It was odd. It looked odd. I'm not gonna lie. I love Queen Camilla. I'm a ride or die for her, but
Yeah.
it did look odd. I mean, I'll bring up a picture right now, guys.
Yeah, they're allowed to wear anything they want to wear, and it is the crown jewels. But normally, that's just always been my impression. But again,
I see what you're doing, though. You guys, I mean, and I know it's probably in all of everybody's mind on the chat. It is. She was making a statement, maybe. She
Right.
really was. Tiffany, do you think she was making it?
I mean, that's the first thing I thought. I usually give people the benefit of the doubt, like, but what other reason would there be to pick that one? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you never know what goes on behind the scenes. Maybe the others were not maybe there weren't any that were available. I don't know.
Okay, does anyone know what the I know I didn't have time to look up the event. Can someone chat GBT or look it up right now? Was the maybe because of the event, because of its roots? Because wasn't this what are the roots of the tiara?
Wasn't that the Russian one?
Is that the Russian one?
I thought it was German.
Okay.
Hang on.
We're your go-to guys. We're just your go-to for royal stuff.
Yeah, we know everything, obviously.
We know everything. And when I say everything, I mean whatever Chat GPT tells me. No, you know what? We Brittany, Royal News Network, friend of the show. She's a great gal. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get like I always tell people to go ask her or go over to her channel because she's really
Let me
good
see.
Okay.
I may not be able to pronounce this. It is known as the Greville Emerald Kokoshnik Tiara. It is a rose-cut diamonds paved set in platinum with 6 emeralds on either side of a 93.7 carat emerald stone.
Oh my
Lord.
God, Suzanne, you're right.
And it was popular in the Russian imperial
Let's see.
court.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the state dinner was for Russian.
Travis, not
It's
Jackson, you're
worth
right.
10 million pounds.
Jesus. Holy cow. Holy moly. Whew.
Yeah.
It was created for a British socialite, Dame Margaret Greville, in 1919, who gave it to the Queen Mother in 1942. Queen Elizabeth inherited it after her mother's death in 2002, and she added it to her private collection. It's rarely seen and has never been worn in public by a member of the royal family until Eugenie's wedding day.
Yeah, and I remember specifically there was all that talk about Eugenie. Meghan wanted that first.
And
people were talking that Eugenie was supposed to wear the York tiara, which is the same tiara that her mother wore, but instead she decided to do the something borrowed from her grandmother, and it is that tiara that Meghan wanted it, and the Queen said no, it's already is on reserve for my granddaughter. You can't have it.
Michelle, what were you saying about it?
Oh, a lot of they actually got a lot of jewels from that estate, the Greville estate. Quite a few tiaras, I believe, were bought by Queen Mary. That's why I'm saying this woman acquired quite a bit of jewelry that is now a part of the royal collection. The Greville estate, especially, a lot of tiaras came from there. Bless you. A lot of them.
Thanks for this info. This is great info, guys.
But it is a little unexpected because, again, I had never even seen this Kukushnik until Eugenie's wedding, and it's one of my favorites. But again, it's a little surprising that she chose that, but she has the right to do so. But I just thought it was a little bit of a surprising choice.
So it was the diplomatic corps reception at Windsor. And do you think they have any ties?
She normally really big pieces, and I kind of feel like the big ones suit her better than this, but it's different.
It's very different, but it could be a lot of people are saying it's a message.
Maybe.
Huh.
So,
you know what, Princess Eugenie, or whatever the hell you are, maybe you shouldn't have been in that Netflix documentary. This is what you get. This is karma. This is payback. Maybe she is sending you a message, and maybe you deserve it. Okay? Maybe you shouldn't have hightailed your ass over to Montecito with your kids, have one of them act like they were Betty, and make the Queen and Prince Philip look like chumps. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Okay? It's called karma. So screw it. Let's move on. Whenever my blood pressure goes up, let's move on. It's not going up. Don't worry. Okay, look at this shot. Tiffany, what the heck?
Perfection. Absolute perfection. Yeah.
Okay, I want to touch on something, and I want to ask everybody in the chat too. Everyone was telling me before the show to download this video that Rebecca English put out because William, I guess, is kissing Catherine's hand when they arrive. Now I slow motioned it. Let's first watch it how Rebecca put it up, and I love Rebecca English. And then I'll show you the slow motion. It doesn't look like it, but I hope I'm wrong because how sexy would that be if he had done that?
Well, I like when
Oh no, you can talk.
I love that. Oh yeah. I love when he puts his hand on her back and kind of guides her. I love that.
He just looks good coming out of a car, period. Like I could watch him come out of a car all day. Like that. If I was on a desert island and that's all I could watch, I would do it.
Okay, volleyball, Nancy. I'll do the volleyball. Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice to see them out and about again.
Oh, it was windy.
Mm-hmm.
It was windy remember when she wore that blue cape thing and it was really windy and her hair kept going like this? It was windy the same time. It must be windy this time of year. Okay, here's the slow motion version. I don't know, guys.
I didn't see anything in that.
I didn't see anything like that.
Okay, watch. This is what they're referring to.
Oh,
no,
I don't see that.
I don't think he made contact.
Let me see. Do it again.
It
looks like he picked up a box or something.
Or it's like his hand. Okay.
Does he look like Harry from that profile?
That's
it looks like he's holding something. That's what.
Yeah,
it looks like.
I wish it was true. I completely wish it was true because Hugh Grant did that at the end of Notting Hill with Julia Roberts when they got out for the Academy Awards after they got married, and he kissed her hand, and it was like, oh no, they kissed each other, and then they got out of the car, and it was like the cutest thing ever, and I was like, oh my god, Notting Hill's my favorite movie. Sorry guys. Yeah, I don't think he did. We can watch it again. Huh.
Yeah, I don't think it.
He's holding.
He would have had to make contact right here when the cameras weren't flashing. Right here, like he was still bringing that whatever it is up.
Looks like a box or a book or something. That's odd.
What do you guys think? People thought it was a glasses case. He had a glasses case.
Yeah, they just looked. Now she would have looked pretty in that Kukushnik with her velvet dress. That would have been gorgeous. Oh my god.
Maybe she'll wear it during the German visit.
Maybe. Okay, here they are getting out of the car again. I gotta turn that down. Sorry, that is copywritten.
Oh my gosh, the elegance.
Do you guys see that on the front of her dress? It's like, yes, it's got the whooshing, but it's almost like there's like an extra piece of fabric. It's like a design. Do you guys see that?
I do, but it comes when you have tailoring at your disposal. It's like when you have a tailor at your disposal.
It's just gorgeous. When you look at the front of her dress as she's walking, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. And the back of her dress, Sue, was really pretty. There was some kind of like tail almost. It was so gorgeous. Train.
Like a little train.
Mm-hmm.
God, she's just got the body for it, man. I don't have a torso like that.
She's just very, very tall and very thin.
Yes.
Looks gorgeous.
That's true.
See, I love that.
See right there, that like the design on the front where her waist is, there's like a separate design on the front of the dress. Gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning.
I was going to say, not even a necklace. She doesn't even need one.
Yeah. The earrings are so beautiful. I think a necklace would have been maybe too much, but she might have been able to do it. But
she has the neck of a swan.
Sometimes I don't like the dark makeup on her, the eyeshadow, but tonight it worked. Sometimes I don't like it, but for some reason tonight it worked. It wasn't as prominent.
When she got out of the car at that early education thing the other day, I swear she was blonde. It has to be the way the light hits her hair because tonight she looks brown again.
Yeah, she still has blonde, but it's definitely gotten a little bit darker. But I think you can still see here it looks a little lighter. Yeah, I think it's the
Yeah.
light.
Yeah. It's the way
Now
the
here
light
she
hits
is
it.
hugging Jessie J, who was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she she's one of the performers.
Oh,
And of
Jessie.
course, Jessie
Oh.
J. I don't know who that is, but okay. So here she is. Oh my gosh, are these girls twins? Here she is greeting girls, and she's talking to them. Are you fans of Paddington? Oh, they're twins. Oh, but they're not creepy like Stephanie and I.
Ah.
Let's go back. My kid is very sad. We're gonna have to keep it a big secret. Like for you guys, because it's not children could go. They're very sad. Did you for me? Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You two look very good.
Oh, just like, keep it a secret. My kids were so sad they couldn't come. Are those
And
for
look,
me?
look at Paddington.
Oh, I can't stand it. I'm tearing up here. I
Me
can't
too.
stand it. She's so sweet. I can't stand it. There's not a mean bone in her body.
Someone in the comments said that someone in the comments said if you wear long earrings and a bracelet, you don't wear a necklace. So I don't know if that's true, but that's what someone says. So,
They're probably I mean, Craig know more than I do.
right?
It could be right. Yeah, it's probably right. It makes sense.
Yeah.
How about this? How about stop wearing watches and a Cartier? What is it? A love bracelet?
Oh
And
my
stuff
How about
God.
the
Stuffing
nail
a chicken's
necklace
ass.
or the nail necklace? I hate that necklace.
Oh, I do too. But
You
who's
know, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that Invictus paid for that necklace. It was one of the years where Invictus was paying for all of her clothing and everything and their travel. I have a feeling Invictus paid for the jewelry also.
Okay, Stephen Fry, I apologize. He is he's the national treasure. I apologize. That's Stephen Fry. So here they are. Oh God. Their kids are gonna be upset. Maybe not Prince George, because he might have grown out of this, but Prince Louis is gonna have something to say about this.
Oh my
picture.
God. Her
Because
dress is
remember when the
pictures,
Queen
almost
when
like
the Queen
black.
came up on the Jumbotron during the Jubilee and they
Yeah.
panned in on the kids' faces and Princess Charlotte's eyes just lit up like her grandmother was with Santa Claus. Like she was so excited because Paddington is the thing. That's their thing. So adorable. I think we're making Tiffany cry.
That's getting there, yeah. It's just beautiful. I don't know what it is about
Yeah.
the two of them together. And like specifically, I don't know. I'm just so drawn to Catherine.
But see, that's the thing. That's what they're trying to ruin for us. They have actively for over 5 years tried to taint her reputation, tried to taint her image, just do horrible things to someone when we want them around. They make us happy. Okay? They're entertainment. Yes, we're Americans, but they make us happy. We like the royal family. Okay?
Mhm.
We all do. Liberals, Republicans, Democrats, conservatives. We don't care. We all just want them here and in our lives. We love them.
Well, Nancy,
Okay?
they're
Oh.
the future of the monarchy. This is the future right here. And so no matter what people do across the pond here, it's not going to matter at the end of the day. They're still going to be king and queen.
Obviously, it doesn't. You know what, guys? Here's proof it doesn't matter. There's your proof right there. Keep going. Keep going, Sussex Squad. Keep making those dumb videos. Okay? We'll just keep talking about it. Okay? Okay, here's the picture. of her
Oh,
with
she's
the-
so nice.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
There's
Holy
just
cow.
something about like I mean, I don't know how you all feel, but I love looking at Catherine's graceful and elegance. Where else would I learn about that?
Exactly.
You know, where else would I see? You look at what's in Hollywood. I don't want to be like that. I want to be like this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is our salvation from, yeah, we like the pop culture of it all. We like reading about it. It's funny to watch people, it's interesting. But at the end of the day, this grounds us as a this grounds us as a community.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, we know there are people like them out there that it's like, yeah, all the stupid pop culture crap that we learn about and even politicians and everything, this grounds us at the end of the day. And that's what the queen works so hard at, staying so neutral, and she's for everybody.
But
And
there's
that's
a
what grounds us.
celebrity and royals. And the thing is, Meghan and Harry, in the very beginning, they had that what they call royal mystique. Beyonce was so happy to look at Meghan. She was like, oh my God, there's the Duchess. People put her on a pedestal. They still do that with Catherine and William, and the royals, the real royals, have that royal mystique that's going to rise above celebrities. Celebrities go to meet royals. Meghan is going to the Kardashian party, trying to get a selfie with Kim Kardashian. But people like Taylor Swift have, photos with William and her kids backstage and posted on her Instagram. You never saw Beyonce post a selfie with Meghan on her Instagram. You know what I mean? When Meghan went to her concert. There's a big difference, the way that people treat royals and the way they treat celebrities. And Meghan has gone from being a royal down to a D-list celebrity. So the difference is going to be so night and day. And when they finally become king and queen, Nancy, there's just not going to, no matter what you do, you're just never going to get to that level. Just not.
Never. You're right. Never, ever.
Think of the coronation, how regal she looked. It was like, even the haters were like, I don't like Kate, but damn, she ate. She looked good. She looked like a royal Greek goddess.
Yeah.
You just can't beat that. She's regal.
I mean, Meghan and Harry took a flight home early from Toronto so he could be in a room full of women that have said the N-word out loud on their show.
Wow.
That's insane. That's insane.
So looking at this picture, I'm reminded of Harry and Meghan's picture that was taken from the back. And I can't remember exactly what that picture. Do you guys remember that picture? But like
I do, but a lot of people were saying that they actually stole that from Prince the Prince and Princess of Wales when they went. Oh,
what I mean is, like, this just looks more elegant. In that picture, Meghan was standing in front of Harry too, wasn't she? I think. And there's just something here where William is the one closer to the camera, it seems. And they're standing beside each other, looking, it looks like, in the same direction. It's a lovely picture.
It's so beautiful. But see, Meghan and Harry originally stole that from the Prince and Princess of Wales. That silhouette shot when they went to Pakistan. Do you guys remember that?
Right.
I'm bringing it up.
Meghan always tries to do that weird black and white shadow stuff.
Yeah.
And you guys know it's getting soon. That time of year, we're going to get the Christmas cards.
Why didn't she just drop it today? She dropped everything else. Why doesn't she just drop it today?
Are we going to get the back of Archie and Lily's head?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
You guys, we are not going to see those kids unless there's a huge dollar sign attached. We're not going to see it in a Christmas card. We're not going to see a cameo in the holiday version. No, this is going to be as big as possible. Like,
it's
you're
going to
happen
when she's separated. It's going to happen when they separate or when they're really desperate for money. And they are desperate for money, because doing covers of Harper's Bazaar isn't going to sell jam. And no one's coming to her with brand deals. At least with Kim and the Kardashians, people wanted them to do brand deals with them. They would give them $1 million every time they would put one thing on Instagram. Has Meghan done that yet? Because no one's coming to her. I have
And
the
happy
sorry.
they always look like they're enjoying each other's company. It's not a forced smile. You don't see him with his very scowl. It's a real, genuine, we're happy to be here. We like each other's company. We like each other, you know?
Elizabeth says, but Nancy, that man loves her so much.
And
He
so
loves her
boldly.
boldly. He loves her boldly. This is the shot that they did when they went to Pakistan. And Megan then got it in her head that she could do the same thing. And that's when it all started. But they originally stole it from the Prince and Princess of Wales. That's where they got it. Because we had never seen a picture like this.
She steals everything from Catherine. I mean,
Well,
she
I
does
know.
the pumpkin patch. I mean, she, you know, there was the beach photo of them walking on the beach, and then here comes Megan pretending like her and Harry are doing it. You know, she always mimics everything. And look, I copy what Catherine does too, but it's just obvious.
But I'll
when
admit
Megan
it.
does it, you know.
I'll
happily admit it. Yeah. Okay, William. Yeah, the Prince and Princess of Wales just dropped their video on Instagram of the night. Ooh. This is what I've been waiting for. I keep refreshing my thing. So let's watch it. This is exciting. This is like at the end of whatever they do, guys, they always will put this up on their social media profiles. And this is what we get. We kind of get like what the night looked like. But this is going to be good. I haven't seen it yet. It just came out.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I'm going to die. Okay, sorry. Thanks for being so patient.
We're having fun, by the way. This is fun.
I am having fun.
Yeah.
I'm having okay, here we go, guys. Get ready. Oh, holy cow. Let's watch it without sound so we can now talk about it.
Now, I have to say, props to their social media team. And I predicted this, guys, a while ago. I said, we're going to start seeing the digital presence of Catherine and William step up. They're going to start doing more on social media, kind of bypassing the MSN. And they're definitely bringing it to the people. And I love the fact that they're getting more and more behind the scenes, more involved with their their personal stuff, but we're seeing more on social media. And I think it's great. Their team is doing a phenomenal job.
They really are.
Yes.
Oh, the dog. They really are. Oh, I mean, they're delivering. They're doing what we want to see. I mean, they're literally, we're asking for it. We asked for it and they're doing it. Mm-hmm. Tiffany, how did that make you feel?
So there's something about how they approach people and they set a boundary, but they do it in such an elegant way. I don't know how to describe it. Like when William takes a picture with people, he crosses his hands in front of him so that there's no, it just looks elegant. I don't know how else to describe it. And the same with Catherine, that the way she holds her purse, like, it's nice to meet you. And this is where, we don't touch any, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but
I know what you mean. There's boundaries. There's I get it. I know exactly what you mean.
It's not
but he's
like
not
Megan jumping on people. And
yeah, it's not. Yes, it's not overly like, it's. I agree. I agree.
Like, look, there's a respectable distance between them and people.
Yes. And I mean, they're the future. Everyone wants to be with them. They all want to be with them. I mean, Harper's Bazaar made a really big mistake. If they ever want the future queen to be, they ruined it. Vogue hasn't made that mistake. Vogue isn't stupid. They're like, we're going to eventually try to get her to the Met Gala, like her mother-in-law, like Princess Diana.
Anna Wintour has said that.
Exactly. So they're not gonna touch Meghan with a 10-foot pole. Harper's Bazaar made the biggest mistake because I don't buy it anymore, Harper's Bazaar, but the people that still do are gonna see this and they're gonna be like, I'm not gonna read this crap anymore. Like, why would I want to read this crap? Tom Sykes reported today that King William will take away the H&M titles. There's no doubt they're done. I think he will. I would like King Charles to do it so we can stop this nonsense. I'd rather have that happen.
Well, the fact that it was able to be done very quickly I'm sure has people shaking in their boots in Montecito. She had half a brain cell, she'd be quiet. Not putting threats.
Do you think that's why it's they're doing things so fast and hastily? Because from a PR standpoint, I would have let the trailer, which was so boring, I would have let the trailer marinate a little bit. But now I've completely forgotten about the trailer because this interview, and guys, don't read it, don't click on it, don't worry, we're all here to report on it. Don't give it. We're doing such a good job this year at like bringing down everybody's numbers who praise them. But Harper's Bazaar, this is a bizarre interview. This is a very crazy ass interview. So I'm not even thinking about the holiday special.
They're really dumb. They put too much stuff out at one time. He said they really need to learn to space it out. It's like Harry and Meghan almost compete with themselves. Again, they're not very synced. They're weird. I don't understand why.
Weird. I don't think he's still working for them. And what was he? Harper's Bazaar? Yeah, he was Harper's Bazaar. Guys, they're a pay to play. They're not like listen. Vanity Fair learned its lesson. They're not going to do that ever again.
Mm-hmm.
What she did to that Sam Cashmere guy.
You know what was funny? I didn't know anything about her until I saw that because I subscribed to Vanity Fair and I didn't know anything about her. I didn't even know Harry was dating anyone. That's how little the press talked about it in America. She wants us to believe that they started dating and that America went nuts and racist overnight. I don't remember until I saw that Vanity Fair cover. I had no idea. And then I'm reading this and I'm thinking, did the palace okay this? Sorry, who said but?
Oh, no, I'm just saying I grew up on tabloids because I was, Princess Diana was my idol. I mean, I was like nutso for her. Yeah. So I grew up on the Inquirer, the Globe, the Star, People, Royal Monthly, Hello Magazine, because that's how I got my Princess Diana fix, okay? My mother hated taking me to the store because if Diana was on the cover, she had to buy it, and Diana was on every cover every week. So the fact that when Harry was dating Meghan as an American, we never saw it because I was still buying magazines back then. I don't buy them now. And I remember there to be like a little article, oh, he's dating actress Meghan Markle. And I'm like, oh, she's pretty. Who is she? Never heard of her. And they're like, she's on that show Suits. And I was like, oh, they didn't make a big deal about it. Even Wendy Williams was shading her, remember? Because Meghan wanted to work on the show. Remember when she was doing the little talk show circuit when she got with Matt Lauer and they had an affair allegedly, all that weird stuff. And then Wendy Williams got mad because Meghan dumped them the minute she got with Harry. And Wendy Williams was like, girl, you were trying to work here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she became the Vanity Fair cover. And that's when people paid attention to her.
Yeah. I can't think of a time I ever cared about who Harry was dating. I mean, I knew he dated Chelsea Davy because she would go to actual events, royal events with him. But his other girlfriends, even Cressida, who's that girl? Cressida. I didn't know enough about it. I don't care what Harry had to do. I only cared about the future king. I only cared what William was doing. Exactly. I wanted him to marry her. Right. I never. Why would we care what Harry does? He's not the future of the monarchy. We want to see who William was going to hang out with.
I remember they gave more press attention to when Harry was naked in Vegas than they did his whole courtship with Meghan until she was engaged. It was like, bro, he's dating an actress, engaged, and we're like, oh crap. Because I when I saw that, I was like, That's not gonna last. Whatever.
Nobody
I'm not gonna
knew
pay
who
attention
she
to it.
was. Nobody
No.
knew who she was. Okay.
You guys, my bestie, she's no longer with us, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, it's very hard. She just had such a good judge of character, and she was like, I don't like Megan. Just off the bat, like once it was announced, and I was like, really? But look how cute they are. She's like, no, there's just something. There's just something I don't like. And it's now that I'm like, man, I wish she was here
Really?
because she could help me analyze
Oh, I
so
know.
much.
Oh,
You know, I actually had a friend also that said the same thing to me when Megan got engaged. She goes, there's something off with that girl. And I said, no, she's going to get in there. She's going to do great things. And then I watched the wedding and I was like, this is fabulous. And then it was, they're on vacation. She needed a break. They're on vacation. She needed a break. They're
okay.
taking
No,
6
no,
weeks
no.
off.
Stop.
They're taking 5 weeks off. I was like, what is happening? Like, this woman is never working. She's
Yeah,
always on
Harry's-
vacation somewhere. Like, what
It
is
became
going on?
odd. It became odd so freaking fast.
Harry's
Hmm.
entire life, he spent Christmas at Sandringham
Mhm.
until Megan.
Well, remember, they were invited, and Megan said that Archie was too young to go to Sandringham, and then they hopped that private jet and they went to go see Elton John instead.
Yeah. Guys, I really appreciate it. It's been an hour, so I don't want to keep anybody's time. It's late. I've got to. I'm thinking, Tiffany, I'll put out our episode, but of course, it's going to be heavily edited because you and I, it literally broke our brain. But it might be fun later. It might be fun later to put out our clips channel. It might be fun later to just edit the parts where you and I are just staring blankly
I
at
just, like,
ourselves.
It was so
I mean,
boring.
I was like, have I lost it? Have I lost my edge? Maybe Tiffany's
And I
gonna go
feel like
around
I have
saying
good
Nancy's lost
chemistry
it.
with and I feel like I have good chemistry with you, and it was like we had nothing to say.
I've had always good chemistry. We go like this. I was like, I couldn't think it's that boring.
I was like, I don't know what to say. She's surrounded by Christmas trees. I don't know. I don't know.
Didn't know any of the
I don't
people.
like
I didn't know any of the people. Oh my god!
I have
What
to
a
tell you, I
nightmare.
was disgusted. For me, it was just like the other one where she's in a beige outfit with the beige walls and
Yeah.
white curtains and the beige stocking. And I was like, what
Yeah.
is this? Is like the beige wonderland. Like, I'm surprised you don't see anything but her head in a sea of
Yeah.
beige. I mean, I was like, where's the color? Where's the festivity? Where's Christmas or Hanukkah?
And
Where's anything?
She's been putting on her thing. She's been putting on her thing lately. That there's free shipping. You can get deals now. You can
She
get
can't
this.
sell. She
No,
can't sell
but
products.
that's what I'm saying. It's proof. Like, why would you do free during the holidays? You're that desperate for free shipping?
Not
Well,
just that.
When my dad owned Picture Perfect, I mean, when we had retail stores, December was our biggest month of the
Well,
year.
remember, we talked about this before. She's not sold out. Netflix isn't advertising her products. Netflix, it's now come out, is not even putting their products in their bricks and mortar store where you can go for these experiences for Bridgerton and Squid Games. I think whatever they did with her brand as ever and their stock in it, I think that is slowly petering out and coming to an end as well as the deal. It's pretty obvious she's the only one doing any advertisement and her stuff isn't selling. And we've also seen that she's got severe quality control issues.
I want to know what her JD and Big Balls, you make a good point. Free shipping in this economy. I want to know what her overhead is because she goes through Snow Commerce. That charges an arm and a leg. If you don't do things in-house, this is paying everybody to do stuff for you. She must make like 2 cents a jar. I mean, I'm not kidding. From a business standpoint, you can't have all that overhead. And then the honey thing is what pisses me off the most. We'll talk about it tomorrow on the show. But the honey thing, this sage honey she put out, she writes this insane newsletter about how Harry checks on the bees. Do you know that is not? The honey then is not specific that it was her honey. She can't sell it and say this is my honey. Like Flamingo Estate was able to sell $250 jars of honey. You know why? Because they were harvesting from celebrities. LeBron James did a deal with them, Julianne Moore, and people wanted to buy LeBron James's honey. But
And look what
Megan's
happened with
for,
Pamela Anderson.
she's
and her
saying this
stuff.
is she wants us to spend $32 for a jar of California honey. I
This
can go to
big.
the store and do, but I can go to the store and do that.
But this is
and
the
spend
point.
$3.
Why do you want to go buy an overpriced product and then you have to wait days for it to come in? And then when you come in, there's quality control issues. When I can go to the store and buy a thing of honey this big
But
for
like I
half
said,
the
but
price and bring it home with me.
even if it's good honey, California honey, why am I spending $32 for California honey? What? I guess I'm completely
Nancy,
baffled by
the
this.
price is that high because don't forget she's splitting the profits with Netflix. So she's hoping to get some money in for herself because Netflix is her partner. She's got to pay them a certain percentage of the profits.
$32 for
This is the lesson you learn from people. Look at what they do, not what they say.
Exactly.
Netflix does not like Megan. Ted Sarandos can say she's this wonderful. Well, where's the deal then? They don't like her. They have to say they like her.
Doesn't Netflix have a board? Don't they have like a board of directors like everybody else?
I don't know, but they're into making money. They make money every time we talk about it. Netflix personally makes money. Megan doesn't, but they personally make money because we say the word Netflix. Every time I say the word Netflix, it goes into the algorithm, and then something that they're promoting gets highlighted.
Shows up in your commercials.
Meghan Markle, I can say Meghan Markle till the cows come home. It's not going to go into her wallet. You know who it's going to go into? It's going to go into the people that exploit her, like the Kardashians, like Harper's Bazaar. It's not going into her pocket. That's why I always say that people say, well, don't say her name. Don't use her full name. Yeah, I'm going to say Meghan Markle, Meghan Markle, Meghan Markle, because I want the algorithm to come back to me. I don't want the algorithm going to her crap.
I feel like what's going on is Ted Sarandos can call her a rock star till he's blue in the face, and we believe in her, and he can say whatever he wants. But the truth is, Netflix has a board of directors he has to answer to. Somebody signed her to this huge deal. They were giving them money every month for 5 years for almost nothing. Everything they did bombed, which is why they now have the First Look deal, which means they don't get a dime unless they produce something unless they come up with an idea that Netflix takes. They don't get any money from Netflix anymore.
They don't get any money. You know, I ran it past my boyfriend who, like I said, he directed a season of Schitt's Creek. He said, I have never seen Meghan Markle's headshot come through my office. I have no idea who this girl is. And she said she was a star in Toronto. I've never heard of her. I've never heard of her in my freaking life. I'll stop screaming. Sorry.
Well, you know what's really funny is Netflix is a silent partner. They're very silent. They're definitely
very silent.
Megan, and it's because it's coming out on December 3rd, and maybe because they dropped the trailer today, maybe they'll start advertising it. But I remember season 2; it was the worst advertisement I'd ever seen. It is really, really bad. But you know who they have been totally marketing like crazy? Stranger Things. They go over commercials like Doritos and stuff, but all over the place, right? On Netflix, because they know that's going to be a hit. But Meghan Markle, it's like they're hoping we'll forget about it. And all the people saying that us commentators, you know, people always say to me, you're giving her money. You're making her successful. You guys are watching it. Even the hate watching did not help Meghan Markle. I guarantee it, y'all, she's not making $1 billion. It's a tax write-off. Don't worry about it. My little $12 isn't going to make her rich. Okay.
They're not getting paid for a First Look deal.
No,
they're not getting paid for. I have a First Look deal. Then
no, they only
have a First Look deal.
If they take the deal. And by the way, did you happen to see?
You don't get money for having a First Look deal.
Did you see who her guests were? Did you notice who her guests?
Yes, I had to chat GPT them. I didn't know who they were.
Naomi Osaka, the girl who beat Serena Williams, the tennis star,
the phenom who she went into that Hollywood woke self-help crowd, and now her tennis career is up the creek. I used to follow her. I loved her. I mean,
guess
I was like, holy cow, she beat
point
Serena.
is, all Catherine had to do was put out a call, and here comes Kate Winslet. Megan put something out. She can't get one freaking A-lister. Instead, she gets these
I'm
people.
laughing because my video that is going to come out in a little bit is about that.
She can't get anybody.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
nobody wants to be affiliated with her.
Michelle,
really
can we plug anything for you?
Yes, I just uploaded a picture. Tiffany and I are doing a really cool collab on both of our channels. We are going to be reviewing royal Christmas movies between now and Christmas Eve, one on my other channel, Royal Daily Tea History and Fashion, and one on her channel revealing the Narc.
This is so exciting.
On my channel was a royal date for Christmas with Danica McKellar. So if you're interested, guys, go check it out.
Do you watch the actual movie, or do you guys watch it and then discuss?
We both watch it and then we talk about it.
Okay.
We give our reviews, and then we also did a Castle for Christmas with Brooke Shields on her channel.
A what for Christmas?
A Castle for Christmas. It's really cute. She goes to Scotland. Yes, I love it.
I love this because I can just play this for my boyfriend instead of actually sitting and watching Hallmark movies. He makes me watch Hallmark movies. I'm gonna just do this.
I love your boyfriend. I love
No, he's obsessed with Hallmark movies. He forces me to watch them. It's a form of torture. But I love that you're doing this because I'm just gonna play this now. Perfect.
The joys of being Jewish. I don't have to do any of that stuff.
Oh my God. I know when I was married, we had to be full on Jewish when I was married because
my God.
He wanted to raise the kids. I converted and it was nice. We went to the movies on Christmas morning because we were just like, no one's there. It was great. Sue Smith, do you have anything to talk about?
I have a video coming out tomorrow. I mean, you know me, every day there's something. We have a lot to discuss as usual tomorrow. My videos, for some reason, I went back and looked at my history. They used to be 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes. Now, if they're less than 20, something's wrong with me. They just keep getting longer and longer and longer.
Amy,
so much information.
I was only married for 2 years. I put in as much as I could, and that was it.
In 2 years?
I was only married for a couple of years. Yeah.
Did you date for a long time before that?
Hell no. Oh God. One day I'll tell you guys the story.
Okay.
No, we had we left our significant others for it was a scandal. We both lived in the same building in Sherman Oaks, and we were all friends. And It was I'd love to tell the story. I'm not gonna tell it right now, guys, but if you ever want me to sit down and tell you the story, I'll tell it before because I'm sure somebody will tell it in a different way and then I'll look like the bad guy. But I have no problem saying I'm the bad guy, but let me at least tell the story. Okay. But yeah, it was very bad.
Chit chat gossip session one day.
Oh, it was bad. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe we can do that for like New Year's or something. Show a New Year's show because we never go out, and we could do that for New Year's or something.
I don't go out New Year's either. It's dangerous. I
never go out for New Year's.
Off the roads.
Tiffany, what do you have going on?
So the special video, the collabs that Michelle and I are doing, the movies we chose last week were both on Netflix, and we realized that not everybody has Netflix. So moving forward, we are gonna choose YouTube movies. And in particular, this movie has a lot of connection to Harry and Meghan. There's a lot of similarities, and Michelle and I talked about that. And then I also want to say that Michelle and I were planning on doing this once a week up and through the holiday or until the year is over. And then come 2026, we're going to choose other movies. So the goal is to not have this collab end. And then now, and probably after we're done, I need to do quality control of the video I just uploaded, but it's about what Sue was just saying, the Kate Winslet and Catherine, Princess of Wales, and how that's making Meghan pretty
mad.
Angry, I would imagine. Yeah.
Meghan Markle mad.
Yep. And I also have a true crime channel, and I have an idea for a 3-part series about Alec Murdaugh and the golden child and scapegoat dynamic that he had with his children. So,
Oh, can I give you an idea for your true crime? I love the true crime stuff. The woman in Australia that murdered her family with the mushrooms.
someone else said that to me.
I wish you would do that because that case just concluded. They found her guilty of murder, but
Good
the
Lord.
whole case is very interesting.
Lisa, the shadow walking past me is using deductive reasoning. We can all say it's Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Is
You
it
want to say hi at least?
Hi,
And she'll be better tomorrow. Just say, show them you're alive.
Hi.
Somebody in our comments, I know it was like a Sussex squatty, but somebody in our comments yesterday said they said, where did you put Stephanie? Why do you always want to do the talking and leave your sister out? And then I literally wrote, I tied her up and locked her in the basement.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I did.
And now that's what that's going to be the narrative now that goes
I hope
across
they
the
do.
media.
I hope they say it. I hope they do.
They're going to do a welfare check.
Yeah, we're going to do a welfare check on Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Yeah, Tiffany and I are maybe going to
Okay, guys.
celebrity news as well, but we haven't
Mhm.
decided yet. We're thinking
Yeah,
Oh,
about
Lord.
We're planning a true crime one coming up.
yeah.
We have some good stuff coming, Michelle and I.
Do the mushroom lady one. That's a really good case. And it hasn't been covered a whole lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do that one.
Okay, guys, I want to say goodbye. Ladies, you stay on so I can properly say goodbye to you. But we love you guys, and we will see you later. Thanks for spending your Wednesday with us. I could do this every night. I really could. Let me know if you guys want to too in the chat, and I will be here at 4 o'clock.
She could yell at anyone.
I could yell at anyone. I can find fault in anyone. In anyone at this point. It's the holiday season. I'm raring to go. So I love you. I love you guys. Have a great night, and we will see you later.